A long, grueling month has come to a close for Detroit City FC with tonight's matchup against Hartford Athletic. Good evening, everybody. Alongside my broadcast partner, Dave DeWahey. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us from historic Keyworth Stadium, where tonight a ton is on the line for Detroit City FC and a surprising and surging Hartford Athletic side. As we take a look at the Eastern Conference standings, you see the story. Detroit City FC still in that number 4 slot, looking to make their move and make a push up the Eastern Conference table. Now, a couple of weeks ago, Hartford Athletic, you see down there towards the bottom of the screen, didn't have a lot of hope, but they have strung together 3 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches, and they are right back in the thick of the chase. Let's check out tonight's player to watch, brought to you by the Finnish Long Drink for the home side. Devin Amu-Mensah, Mr. Dave DeWahey. What makes him so good?
So many qualities Devin brings, but for me, above all else, is his timing and his ability to win the aerial duels. He's an experienced defender at this level now, and he's a massive fixture in the back line, but yeah, just defensive posture and experience. And
you look at, too, the ability to score a big goal. The goal he had against Tampa really got things rolling for Detroit City FC and put them in a position to get that huge win on the road against one of the best sides in all of USL Championship. Devin Amu-Mensah certainly will be a big part of what's going on here for Detroit City FC. And then on the other side for Hartford Athletic, the young buck has burst on the scene. Mamadou Jang, he got a couple of goals against Lou City. That got everyone's attention.
Sure did. He's a multifaceted attacking player. He scores goals all sorts of different ways, and he can hurt you from all parts of the field.
And we just got a good look there. Jang with back to goal, turning, doesn't really matter. He can do it all from a goal scoring perspective. 2 hot sides matching up here tonight in Hamtramck. And when we come back, we'll get to the starting 11s. And of course, we will kick it. Detroit City FC, Hartford Athletic. And we have it for you coming up next.
Let's do it.
Come on, Jack, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, go. There we go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
I'll get back to work. SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hi, Dave from DTE here. Ooh, this dirty HVAC filter makes your system work a lot harder, and that costs money. But they're really easy to change. First, just check the edge of your current filter to see what size to buy. Then, just insert the new filter with the arrow facing toward the furnace. It's that easy. Energy bill savings. Get more tips on our website.
There's a beer in the D for me and you. From Royal Oak to Jefferson Avenue. Grab a friend and a jersey too and chant. Chant like you give a damn.
Detroit City FC is presented by Ally. Ally, proud to be the official bank of DCFC. Ally Bank, member FDIC. Faygo, proud to be the official pop of Detroit City. Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. And Fort Pontchartrain, the official hotel partner of DCFC. Let's take a look at this starting 11 for Detroit City FC, brought to you by Detroit Medical Center, the official healthcare provider for Detroit City FC. And Dave, Laurent Koscielny getting the start. We saw some electricity from him last weekend.
He's got an extra gear, and he brings a level of quality and experience that's got this Detroit team very excited.
And on the other side for Hartford Athletic, presented by Fort Pontchartrain, the official hotel partner of DCFC, getting the start at the keeper spot. Henna Ribeiro is certainly somebody who has played at the highest levels. He's a 34-year-old, 6'4" keeper from Brazil. Played for Sporting Lisbon in the UEFA Europa League. Played in Serie A in Brazil as well. 3 clean sheets, a 1.24 goals against average on the season. Hartford Athletic 3-1-1 in their last 5 matches, coming off back-to-back 2-1 wins over Vegas and Lou City. They certainly have the attention of the Eastern Conference. So we are just about ready to go here at Keyworth Stadium. A perfect evening for soccer. Opening kick temperature 81 degrees. It'll be 76 degrees when we wrap this up. No rain, lower humidity. As we said, picture perfect here in Hamtramck. DCFC will have the possession first. And soccer is underway. Detroit City FC, Hartford Athletic at historic Keyworth Stadium. Reese Williams feathers it up to Maxi Rodriguez, and Maxi Rodriguez will win a corner right off the rip. And Dave, that's the kind of start you want.
It's perfect. I mean, a little bit of possession, getting into the attack in third, and a dangerous situation. You get Maxi on the ball on the end line.
So the corner will be lined up. Maxi Rodriguez off to a good start. Corner sent in short, deflected. That shot by Koscielny sent over top of the bar, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Laurent Koscielny made a bid. And Dave, I'll tell you what, this is what we were discussing. Levi's corner sent in. Koscielny can change the course of a match in a flash.
Yep, finding himself in a great area right away.
Hartford Athletic have had their struggles on the road this season. They are just 1-9-1 away from home. And there is a giveaway by Detroit City. Akagila had that one deflected. Let's get you tonight's injury report, brought to you by our osteoporotic rehab partners, Back to You Rehab. None reported on both sides. That makes the athletic training staff happy. That makes the fans happy as well. Got a chance to catch up with the Back to You Rehab people at the Detroit City FC golf outing. Very interesting what they have going on, treating the players, all their treatment methods. City wanted an offside flag. Didn't get it. Michael Bryant will clear it out. Reese Williams pushes it away. Lai Jope will be hit with that whistle. He doesn't like the call. Joe Farrell paid the price. But Dave, I was told it's not a contact sport.
That's a tough collision, and that's a tough call for the ref to make, because I think, you know, the ball kind of squirts loose, and who knows who hit who first, but got to make a decision in the heat of the moment.
Ben Morris gets his first touch of the evening. Williams, beautiful layoff for Morris, and then jumps up into the fray, and Ben Morris couldn't control it. Boy, that had the makings to be something pretty. Michael Bryant looking for somewhere to go with it. Maxi Rodriguez the touch. Joe pings it across. Kisiedu wings it on the left side. Kisiedu makes a run. Akingila defending, ball flung in. Was cut out. Marcus Epps looked to make a turn, and the whistle sounds. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by DMC Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. DMC proud to be the official healthcare provider for Detroit City FC. Reese Williams tried to backheel it to himself and won the whistle. Maxi Rodriguez will take things into his own hands. Stephen Carroll, the captain, rolls it across to Amu Mensah, our player to watch. Tristan Hodge being hassled by Reese Williams. Pace is a game changer, isn't it? Reese Williams has a lot of pace.
Sure does, and a work weight to go with it. Always makes himself a handful.
Hodge wanted a handball, got it, gets Maxi. Tristan Hodge, 27 matches played for the Trinidad and Tobago national team. He's inching up towards 100 career USL Championship matches played. A couple of assists this season. Tough challenge by Murphy, finds Morris. Morris across, Kisiedu steps over it. Whistle and the stoppage. Crowd here at Keyworth will not like it. Galena taken down. Replays brought to you by Fago, and that was a tough challenge by James Murphy.
It's a tough challenge, but I think he timed it well, got a lot of the ball. Ref was in a great position, so set play on.
Servando Berna, the head referee here today. There's Canales, the assistant, as is Stephen Milhone, the fourth official, Salvador Flores. That is your officiating crew. Neil Rule, Dave DeWahey, just joining us here as we cross into the 8th minute. Happy to have you with us on a Labor Day weekend. Hope everybody's having a good time. Maxi Rodriguez tried to ping it back to Michael Bryant. A little too much mustard on the hot dog, however. Galena will give way to Hodge to throw it in. Driven up, Stephen Carroll battling. Bryant comes over to help out. Well, we've talked about the electricity that Kisiedu brings. Mamadou Jang on the other side, equally electric.
Yep, and you see there he's drawing double teams already. His height is a weapon, and he's a great target for this Hartford team.
He put the Eastern Conference on notice with his performance recently. Bagged a couple against Lou City, got the win as well.
Yeah, that'll get you some attention. 2 goals against Lou City in a big win.
Amu Mensah slots it ahead. Morris tried to play it and turn. Ribeiro will leave it off. Bryant up. Galena had to play it back. Pressure from Maxi Rodriguez. Maxi, shot out of a cannon. Beautiful ball up ahead for Jang. Jang unable to keep it, but does get the call. Folks, remember, USL Championship Soccer continues on the ESPN networks in September with a Western Conference matchup of teams fighting to stay in the playoff hunt. Last season's champion Phoenix Rising hosts FC Tulsa. That's Friday, September 6th at 11 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Michael Bryant in the mix with Michi and Galena. Galena went down. Bryant motioned for him to get up. All in all, though, Dave, I'd say a pretty good recovery for Hartford Athletic. The opening moments of this match, Detroit City FC with some heavy pressure. Hartford Athletic stabilized things a bit.
Yeah, very much so. I think Detroit had some really nice passages of play early on, and Hartford sort of weathered the storm, and now they're starting to find a little bit more of the ball themselves.
Marcus Epps slings it to the right side. Service into the box. Saldana will make the grab. Roll it out quickly. Crafty by Lai Job. Job taken down.
Lovely bit of skill there from Lai.
Fans wanted a booking. They will not get it. This portion of the broadcast presented by the University of Michigan Flint, offering a flexible world-class education. Find the right program at umflint.edu. Saldana. He'll scoot it out to Carroll. Carroll looking to move. Pass up ahead to Maxi Rodriguez. Makes a nice turn. Reese Williams. Lays it off to Maxi Rodriguez. Bryant will toss it in.
It's a great first touch from Reese Williams. Quick switch of the ball. He's looking sharp tonight.
I would say also, pound for pound, probably the strongest 18 Detroit City is capable of putting out here tonight. You know, we've gotten through August. Beautiful ball up looking for Maxi Rodriguez. 8 matches in the month of August. They've gotten through it after tonight. You'll probably see that. You'll probably see that 18. You'll see the roster stabilize. Be my guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just the attacking potential of this group is especially exciting for Detroit tonight. So many players who can make a difference are in the first 11, and then some major difference makers coming off the bench.
Jordan Scarlett led his college soccer at Iona. 61st overall pick of the 2017 MLS Super Draft by the New York Red Bulls. Played 69 matches for the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Was with Lou City last year, played just 3 matches before getting injured. And there's an unforced error by Hartford Athletic. Marlon Hairston saying he wants to hear more talk from his side. Maxey ran through a bit. Maxey Rodriguez upset.
Yeah, Maxey once again looking to switch the ball quickly. Hodge gets it.
Oh, the little step through there.
Again, little step through, caught Maxey, and he took exception to it. Yep. But a free kick in a good area here for Detroit.
Murphy can be dangerous. Levi's up there as well. Murphy sends it back post, and it's cleared out. So Murphy will trot over.
This is just a really dangerous ball from James Murphy. Hartford getting there first, but Michael Bryant was there in case it slipped through. And these are going to be the situations Detroit looks to capitalize on. Great.
Kyle Edwards had no choice but to take no chances.
Got to be no nonsense there.
Yep. He kicked that ball to the Rens end. Corner for City played short. Now chipped into the mixing bowl for Amu Mensah. It's headed away. There's a volley attempt by Carroll. Goes off the side of his foot. Detroit City FC buzzing a bit.
Yeah, that's a great chance, and I think Maxey Rodriguez was in a great spot there. Just couldn't quite get the timing right, but that was a near back post tap in.
This portion of the broadcast brought to you by DTE Energy. DTE recommends installing carbon monoxide detectors in your home and business today.
DCFC mixing it up a little bit with the short corner, and great strike from Stevie Carroll. Just couldn't quite get around it. Good Maxey.
How about that by Stephen Carroll? That was nicely done to Joe. Maxey tried to go back across. Maybe a counter brewing here. Marcus Epps tried to step through Levi's. Direct ball sent in. Bryant trying to catch up to it. Headed down and across in. And it's in the back of the net for Hartford Athletic. And the goal will stand. Boy, beautiful execution. What an effort by Mishi Angelina. And then the finish on the other end. And there's that guy again, Mamadou Dieng.
Hartford elects to go over the top this time. Kind of the first time they tried to do that tonight, and it really worked to their advantage. Great driven ball across, and Dieng in the right place as he's been lately.
Boy, that was perfect.
Impressive reach to
that was
that guy to
perfect
the goal. Yeah.
By Hartford Athletic. That man is on a heater, and the heater continues. If you don't know the name yet, Mamadou Dieng, 6 goals on the season, now his 7th. Brace against Lou City last match. Now one at Keyworth. And he has flipped this match around. Fans, you can scan the QR code on your screen right now to subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel. Be the first to see match highlights, training content, and more. Subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel. Into the 19th minute we go. Hartford Athletic with Mamadou Dieng. Finish on a brilliant individual effort by Mishi Angelina. Dave, this is something I always talk about. we get so caught up in tactics and formations, but this is still sports. And sometimes sports are guys making a play. And Galena made a play.
Absolutely. Yeah, getting in behind the back line there. Great first touch, great reach to pull it across. And, you know, it was against the run of play, but it's the goal now, and it changes the complexion of this game in a significant way.
Jope got the foot elevated. So now Hartford Athletic will have it in a dangerous spot. Marlon Hairston will trigger it. Hairston, the 30-year-old, played over 130 matches in his MLS career, was a 12th overall pick by the Colorado Rapids in 2014. But I guess it runs in the family. His cousin is 7-time NBA All-Star LaMarcus Aldridge. Some good bloodlines.
Yeah.
Ball served in. Carroll cuts it out. Now it's set back in again. There's a stop by Saldana, and this time the flag is up. Boy, Mamadou Dieng was in front. Well, you see Dieng's confidence just doubling by the minute.
Yep. And just like the goal, he's in a great position. Just offside there, but looking to get on the end of these dangerous crosses, and he's been clinical.
Kisiedu, how about that back heel, then gets it back. Kisiedu to Ben Morris, and we're level at 1. Ben Morris to finish. Laurent Kisiedu the setup, and we're right back where we started. Electricity here at Keyworth. What did we just see, Dave?
That was incredible. For me, that's just the dynamism of Kisiedu, the way he was able to spring Ben Morris. A great finish from a hot striker right now, but just, you know, like you said, making plays. Great response from Detroit.
Just wow. There is some high-level talent on both sides out there on this pitch tonight.
It's been exciting to watch.
Laurent Kisiedu, recently acquired by Detroit City FC from the Czech First Division. There will not be a better goal scored in the game of soccer anywhere in the country than that goal just now.
That was lovely.
Ben Morris bags his 7th of the season.
When you talk about the importance of a goal for Dieng and his continued confidence, I think you get a similar effect here with Ben Morris putting one in the back of the net. He's been the on-form striker for Detroit as well.
Kisiedu, 95 matches with Memphis from 2021 to 23. He scored 21 goals in those 95 matches.
It's a pretty good return.
It is a good return. And you saw how dynamic of a playmaker he can be.
The weight of that pass that he played through to Ben Morris, to me, was probably the most difficult part of that play, and he just nailed it.
Ribeiro rolls it out. This crowd has been electrified. Jope just out there working right now. Touched away by Murphy. Jope can't get on the end of it. Akingila was able to catch up to it. He gets it back. Akingila, the veteran, played over 50 matches for Colorado Springs in 2021 and 2022. Tristan Hodge Drives it up ahead. Saldana. There's a whistle.
We might get a simulation card here, or are we getting a foul?
And there will be a booking.
On Devin Amumensa.
So that's big on multiple fronts. Now you have one of your foundational backline defenders playing on a yellow and a free kick.
Yeah, in a good area.
At the top of the D.
Yeah. See another ball over the top.
You be the official.
Hard to say. It looks like, I mean, the foul is for pulling down Jang, right? But it all happened so fast. Devin pleading his case.
Consequently, a lineup of Hartford Athletic players that want to stand over this one.
This is where
there always is, right?
Yeah, there's a great debate and discussion. Rock, paper, scissors.
It's my turn. All the excuses
I'm
are.
feeling it.
Yeah.
But a very, very dangerous area here for Hartford.
And Galena, you see, there are 4 Hartford Athletic players that have gathered around this spot. Saldana directs his line. Huge moment in this match. Galena looks like the man for the job. Chips it across. Saldana goes vertical to turn it away.
Great save.
Carlos Saldana keeps it level at 1.
Big save from Carlos. And Galena hits this pretty well, gets it up and over. Great read from Carlos. Seemed like he had a good beat on it and 2 hands to make sure.
Detroit City FC not out of the woods yet, however. Corner being served up. Samadia will put it in play. Samadia drives it in. Maxi Rodriguez heads it away. Kisiedu into space. Hodge just beat Morris to the ball. I was wondering how Kisiedu saw that. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers. Your Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers proud to be the premier sponsor of Detroit City FC. Joe tracks back. Official says play on. Kisiedu will. Kisiedu has it touched away. Let's check out this week's youth team of the match. DCFC North 22 Girls Rouge team, coached by Matt Solek. That ball will trickle across the line. Squad's coming off a successful season in DA, and they started the season with a couple nice matches at the recent DCFC match day, winning 1 and tying 1 in their first 11v11 action. They're also finalists in the Spirit of Saginaw Invitational and the Michigan Jabs FC Fall Tournament. So the youth programs at Detroit City FC just keep on rolling, which is good to see. We'll talk a little more about that at halftime. Make sure you stick around for that.
I think Reese took one in the back here. He very intelligently let it go over, but yeah, I think a trailing leg caught him in the lower part of his back. He's back up now, but a little bit of a stinger.
Murphy will drive it in. Bryant was in the neighborhood. That goes all the way through. And this will be a goal kick. Gives me a chance to tell you a USL League One matchup kicks off. September coverage on the CBS Sports Network. Player Shield holder Union Omaha visits newcomers Spokane Velocity FC in their first ever regular season clash. September 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. Here we're in the 29th minute. As entertaining as a match as you have seen all season long through a first half hour of play. Neil Rule, Dave DeWahey here with you. Happy to have you with us at historic Keyworth Stadium. If you're just joining us, too bad, because you missed a couple bolts of lightning on both sides.
Absolutely. 2 great goals, 2 great team goals, and plenty of other chances that haven't led to a goal, but it's been a fantastic game.
Beautiful ball into space. Stephen Carroll unable to keep it. Saldana, the save again! Carlos Saldana is on one tonight. Carroll flicks that one across. And Galena works 1v1. That ball driven towards the back post, and that's headed over top. Carlos Saldana standing tall for La Rouge.
What a sequence that was. Huge save from Carlos. Hartford players in clean here. Carlos comes out so well, cuts everything off, makes himself big. It's a massive save at a critical point in the game.
Marlon Harrison did something you don't see too often, and that was able to get past Stephen Carroll. And Stephen Carroll will be the first guy to maybe pick up the tab tonight for Carlos Saldana, right? That's how that works?
I think that's how things work, yep. And then I think you tip your hat to Brett Levi's for a big intervention there, because they weren't out of the woods just yet. It was a really tricky header he had to head clear on the ensuing play.
Direct ball over the top, just a little overcooked. Stephen Carroll in the mix as well, and Galena almost able to make a turn with it. Boy, Reese Williams wore it. Akingila put him down. Here come Hartford Athletic again. Cross in, and whistle and the stoppage.
Bringing it back for offside.
The flag is up. And folks, remember, eFootball 2024 is here. Live your dream and rep your team and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download it now. Not a lot of room there in the Northern Guard as usual. They are into it. Kyle Edwards steps up. He's turned around. Jope, Levi's. Kisiedu up, Morris up.
Levi's with a couple really nice interventions in the last couple minutes.
Carroll steps up. Yeah, those are the critical plays, Dave. The play-by-play guys don't go wild for them or anything like that, but they're as important as anything else.
Little moments that add up big over the course of the 90 minutes.
Jope able to touch it away, but then Jope hit with the whistle.
Jope's got to be careful. I think he's picked up a handful of fouls this half, and one more might get him in the book.
You're getting to the accumulation phase for Lai Jope. He'll tell you how he feels, though.
Yeah,
he does that. Going to the 34th minute. I think this would qualify as a cracking match today, right?
Yeah.
It's cracking out there.
It's an appropriate word choice.
Ibero, the veteran. It's played in the UEFA Europa League, Serie A in Brazil, top levels in Portugal.
It's an impressive resume.
Hodge. Maxi Rodriguez tried to take it away, and Maxi needs to be careful there.
The ref's thinking about it. Maybe just a conversation. Maxi hasn't really committed too many fouls today, so I think he's just letting them know that that was right on the edge.
Which would also tell you that in a similar scenario in the future, there will be a different outcome.
That's right. That's right. There's the warning, and yeah, he kind of sweeps the leg through and catches Hodge.
Well, I sounded like a lawyer talking there, didn't I?
No, that was
pretty
good,
impressive.
Yeah. It's a game of laws.
That's right.
It's appropriate.
Maxi Rodriguez told me this week, for a professional golfer, he's a heck of a soccer player. So.
Terrific sense of humor, Maxi Rodriguez. Intelligent sense of humor.
Ball sent in. Maxi dueling with Hodge. Now City will get the possession. Michael Bryant will get things started again. Morris gives it a run. Farrell will play it back to the keeper, so Morris will run out again. Amu wins the battle. Amu wins the battle.
Happens a lot, doesn't it? Everything in the air, he's making his.
This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Strategic Staffing Solutions. People-powered, customer-centered, community champions. Hairston in the middle. Rivero will try the right side. Great anticipation by Stephen Carroll. Nobody there to take advantage of it for City. And Hartford settling into a nice little spell of possession.
It's interesting, you've seen kind of phases of this game where Detroit seem intent on pressing a little bit in midfield, and here they're sitting back a little bit, maybe bracing themselves for the final stretch of the half.
Here's Epps. He's dangerous. Epps tried to step through. Saldana will scoop it up. This Hartford Athletic side is very dynamic in 1v1 situations.
Yep.
They have a lot of options that make you assess where you are at.
I think they play well to their strengths. They're getting the ball to those difference makers out wide and giving them license to make a difference.
At our weekly media availability, talked to their head coach, Brendan Burke, who's in his first season. Also was an assistant coach for the Houston Dynamo last year. He gave his players a lot of credit for the turnaround. As that ball just pops over the line. Ben Morris, a factor here tonight for Detroit City FC. He got our first Salem Dental goal of the night. Goal is brought to you by Salem Dental, the official dentist of Detroit City FC. Reese Williams. Joe made the overlapping run, gets it back. Bryant with the switch.
What a touch.
Kisiedu made his way out. I believe, was it Levi's? Kisiedu? One of the two got called for the foul.
I think Levi's in recovering, maybe pulled the player back a little bit. Ref was right there to see it. Nice little sequence previously from Detroit, keeping it under control in Hartford's end.
Just about 40 minutes into this one. Hartford Athletic with the edge in possession. Direct ball once again sent over the top of Engalina. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Ally. Ally, proud to be the official bank of Detroit City FC. Learn more at ally.com. Ally Bank, member FDIC. Danny Dicchio looking on. Long accomplished playing career.
Yeah, I think the ref's going to bring back a foul for Detroit. Gave a little bit of advantage. James Murphy was brought to the ground.
He drives it, couldn't find the mark.
Wisely looking for Kisiedu in a wide area.
I would recommend that, being the managing expert that I am.
Yep.
And this could be a booking, and it will be.
We got our first glimpse of Kisiedu playing on the wing last weekend, and in the short time he had on the field, he showed that ability to run at players, unsettle defenders, put them on their heels. Here he is doing it, drawing a foul. So crafty with it.
Emmanuel Samadia hit with the booking there. And it's one of those situations, I would imagine when you're head up against him, you are so uncomfortable to where if you do make that move, you know you have to get it.
Yep.
At all costs, you
Yep.
have to get the ball, because if you do not, you are cooked.
Yeah, and in that situation, you also know that potentially you're conceding a yellow card because it's a tactical foul there, and that's what he does so well. He's very direct, and he's going right at these defenders with some pace.
Hartford Athletic has a player that's going to be in that category very soon, too, with Amadou Zhang. Ball at the restart bounces through. Goes out untouched. Nearing the end of the first half, always such a pivotal time. Direct ball again sent up. Finds its mark. Amadou Zhang. His pass was cut off. Detroit City does a good job to turn Hartford Athletic negative there. Jang, though, plays it again. Right in front of the Salim Dental sign. Angela plays it back. Now some pressure from Joe. Siedu drew a defender and created some space. Direct ball up ahead for Morris. The flag will be up. That was kind of right in line with our broadcast spot. There wasn't much debate about that one.
Yeah. Both teams, though, having some success with that early ball over the top. You know, there's a lot of ways to break a team down. You can go through, you can go around, you can go over, and over seems to be pretty effective tonight.
And why not, right? The level of talent that's out there. Again, if you talk about just players making plays, throw it up there, see what happens.
Yeah, let them run it down. And
I know that goes against the grain of soccer culture sometimes, but I prefer to be ahead on the scoreboard at the end.
Yeah,
But maybe that's me. I don't know.
Well, and I think if you're mixing it up and not doing it every time, it's very effective. Yeah.
It'll be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Stoppage time brought to you by Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. Morris to Maxey.
It's really nice work in tight space there from City.
Kasiedu. It's around the official, Reese Williams. Lays it off to Bryant. Reese Williams in space. Has it poked away.
See Kasiedu there showing into a more central area, getting on the ball. I think he's going to look to do that more and more as the game wears on.
Maybe you get the feeling Detroit City FC not quite finished with this first half yet. Joe out to Levi's. Kasiedu 1v1 on that left wing, finds Joe. Joe, his cross was cut out by Farrell. Joe was looking for Kasiedu that time, couldn't find him. Kasiedu with some pressure. And now we'll have an exchanging of views.
Kasiedu sensing an opportunity to win the ball in what would have been a great area, just gets a little bit of the leg and lets him off the hook.
Hodge will play it back, and that will do it. The whistle sounds to conclude the first half of play. And Dave, it was electric out there.
Really entertaining stuff from both sides. Great attacking soccer. Both teams clearly going after the win tonight. And a great response from Detroit after going a goal down to equalize. I think that goal came at just the right time for them.
And that man bagged his 7th of the season. So Detroit City FC will go to the locker room level at 1. So we will take our first halftime break, come back, get you all the halftime festivities. Detroit City FC 1, Hartford Athletic 1. We'll be back with more USL Championship Soccer.
Back to you, it's in the name. It's about giving back to the patient, getting them back on track. It's patient-centric care. We're all about educating ourselves, staying up with the latest evidence-based practices, educating the community, educating our patients, so we can spread the word about what we do.
I'm just excited to share our unique set of skills with the players and to raise awareness of what osteopathic physical therapy can have on the people and the community of Metro Detroit.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for around $319 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, go. There we go.
So cute.
At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Welcome back to halftime, presented by Stroh's, because Stroh's is spoken here. 1-1 the score through 45 minutes of play. A fan favorite on and off the pitch and a legend in the facial hair game. Hear from Michael Bryant as he discusses his time with Le Rouge.
Obviously, you want to do better than last year, and so I think obviously us making the playoffs last year was super big, getting that first round win against Pittsburgh, so I think we just need to grow off of that. To make the playoffs should be step one, and obviously hosting a playoff game would be super huge for the organization and for the fans here at Keyworth. Having an important core here that have been here and have established kind of like our core values here, I think is super important. And, you know, we kind of understand how each other play and how, you know, we think on the field. Tiffany and Trevor have created such an amazing culture, and, you know, it's pretty remarkable what they've done for the club and, you know, what they're going to continue to do for the club. We always want to play our hearts out for Trevor, and, you know, he's always given us so much and always trusted us so much. And, you know, when that news came through, we knew we had to finish the season strong and do as well as we could. And, you know, I thought we really did that.
Chance towards the back post, headed home, beautiful! Michael Bryant puts Detroit City on the board.
Such a great start. Exactly what Detroit's looking for.
Yeah, I was pretty hard on myself in the first half of the season. You know, just goals weren't coming. You know, there was a couple opportunities, and, you know, I kind of just stayed focused on, I knew they would come. Just try to get myself in the right position. And I feel like those goals were super key at the end of the season, like you said, but also from other like dudes in the back line, like Devin, his 2 goals as well, I feel like came in super clutch. So we just tried to pick up what we could from the back. I kind of reflected on that a lot, how I'm now seen as one of the older guys, because I remember being one of the younger guys for past clubs and learning from the older guys. So I'm really taking on that role to teach the younger kids or the new guys kind of, you know, how we run things here and how the culture is, and just how amazing like this club is and how amazing the fans are, honestly. And I'm excited for them to see that.
Is it somebody's birthday? Dad, come watch us hit this ugly piñata. Dad!
When Hornets show up, so do we. Terminix it.
This is the beginning. This is a first practice, a first video session, a first pregame talk. This is a first ticket, a first scarf raise, a first kickoff. This is a tapestry of clubs and players and communities inspired by those who blaze the trail for women's sports, ready to inspire the next generation. We are the USL Super League. We're part of a movement, and this is our moment.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Exciting go right up through the middle. A shot. Long range shot from Nordy. Stopped, and that one trickles in.
When mosquitoes show up, so do we. Terminix it.
At the Detroit Medical Center, we shortened the average time in our ER by almost 1 hour, the fastest in Metro Detroit. That's nearly 60 minutes back to an expecting mother, an athlete with an injury, a child who took a tumble, and to a heart that needs a little TLC. The 6 ERs of the Detroit Medical Center. Find a location closer to you. dmc.org/FASTER.
Welcome back to halftime, brought to you by Stroh's, because Stroh's is spoken here. 1-1 the score. Detroit City FC and Hartford Athletic. A very entertaining first 45 minutes of play. Can't wait to see what they do for the encore. Let's check out the news and notes and see what's going on in and around USL Championship. Boy, how about Nick Markanich, by the way? 1 goal away from tying the single-season league record of 25 goals. He has been cooking all season long. Indy 11 fell 2-0 on the road against Sporting Kansas City out of the MLS on Tuesday and the U.S. Open Cup semifinals, but a very good run by Indy 11. They represented the league well. Pittsburgh head coach Bob Lilly, 400 wins over his career after the club's 3-0 victory over Birmingham. Boy, death, taxes, and Bob Lilly, everybody. He is one of the very best coaches to ever do it in USL Championship. So props to him. And Pittsburgh trying to fight their way back into playoff contention. The scores from around the league. Of course, on Wednesday, Colorado Springs Switchbacks got the 3-1 win against Memphis, 9-01. Lou City, North Carolina FC, they are level at 1, as are Indy 11 and the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. They are level at 0 at the half. Oakland Roots out west with that late lead against New Mexico United. Detroit City FC will be squaring up with New Mexico United next weekend. Late night action, of course, CBS Sports Golazo Network has you covered. Orange County and Las Vegas Lights FC. Charleston Battery, San Antonio FC in Texas. I predict it will be warm there, as a matter of fact. And then tomorrow, FC Tulsa and Colorado Springs Switchbacks as well. Loudoun United and Phoenix Rising currently in a delay over there on the East Coast. Upcoming schedule for Detroit City FC. We talked about it at El Paso Locomotive FC. The upcoming schedule brought to you by Back to You Rehab. We'll have that action for you on Detroit 50. At El Paso, home against New Mexico United the following weekend. And then a huge one, home against Lou City on September 22nd. Make sure you're here to be a part of that. DebtCityFC.com for tickets. That'll be a national TV audience broadcast on ESPN2 as well. So we will take our final halftime break, come back and get you the second half of action. 1-1, Detroit City FC, Hartford Athletic. Halftime brought to you by Stroh's, because Stroh's is spoken here.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, let's go. There we go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for around $319 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Detroit City FC is presented by Ally. Ally, proud to be the official bank of DCFC. Ally Bank, member FDIC. Faygo, proud to be the official pop of Detroit City. Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. And Fort Pontchartrain, the official hotel partner of DCFC. Back to halftime, 1-1. The score, Detroit City FC, Hartford Athletic. And on Monday, the Detroit City FC golf outing took place that benefits all the Detroit City FC youth programs. And myself, Maxi Rodriguez, Devin Amu-Menson, four-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty took home the trophy with a minus 1853, by the way. That is right. We had it cooking, everybody, as did this match. And it was an electric first 45 minutes of play, and things got off to a blazing start for the roadside. Beautiful individual effort by Mishi Engalina and a prime time finish by Mamadou Jang on the other side against the run of play would put the visitors up 1-0. So Detroit City FC facing some early adversity. And Laurent Kissiedu, there you see the magic he possesses. The back heel slots the pass ahead. Ben Morris would equalize, and we were level at one just a couple of moments later. The pump of the fist by Stephen Carroll will let you know he was excited. And Detroit City FC able to draw level at one. And that is the way that we would go to the halftime break. We are just about ready to go. Detroit sports fans out here on a holiday weekend. Then Morris is ready to go. Former Detroit City FC player Adrian Billhart in the stands taking it in. And the second half is underway here at Keyworth. Detroit City FC, Hartford Athletic. Neil Rule, Dave DeWahey here with you. This portion of the match brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is your ticket to great Detroit City FC seats. No substitutions here at the half. That ball pinged across. Kissiedu tracks back. He's able to win it. Momensa poked it clear. Kissiedu won it for a second. Jope in the corner. City working to get that ball out of that corner, Dave.
Some intricate stuff in there.
Oh, Maxi Rodriguez won't like that call. A restart coming up. Charlotte will play it short and across. Hodge ping it up. Saldana has a beat on that. I'll tell you what, Dave, it's going to be tough for the second half to live up to the first half and the incitement and the play-making ability that we saw. But they'll give it a shot, right?
They will. And yeah, sometimes halftime kind of threatens to ruin a great rhythm, and other times it can give you a much-needed break. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this one progresses. It was a very, very exciting and action-packed first half.
Great ceremony at halftime, Dave. Of course, the USL women's side for Detroit City FC. Incredible run that they had, handing out the Black Arrow Award as the most valuable player. Gabby Shriver getting the Detroit bicycle and riding it around the pitch. That is a tradition unlike any other.
It really is. So special and fun, and a great honor for Gabby Shriver and for the women's team at large. They just had an amazing summer.
I know the coach on that team. He did a pretty good job.
I think he tried really hard.
Maxi Rodriguez with it. Michael Bryant goes down. Official says play on. Epps will ping it up. Carroll mixed up with Jang. And the foul will go against Mamadou Jang. Boy, that is a tough assignment. Jang at 6'2", and Carroll did everything he could do to keep him off the ball.
Yeah, Stevie, one of the stronger defenders around the league, and he's got his hands full with Jang here. Had to withstand quite a bit of pressure. Won the spot very well, anticipated as he always does, but that's still that's nervous territory. You're running toward your own goal.
Now they will call for the Hartford athletic training staff. Jang still down. Now he pops up. Walking a bit tender. We'll have to come out of the match. Friendly the Bear. He's always a popular figure.
Friendly sighting.
One of the few people around here that takes more pictures than Dave DeWahey does. Friendly the Bear. You're accessible, though. I'll give you credit for that.
Appreciate it. I try.
Levi's has it. Siedu.
Gosh, you see the way he kind of unsettles defenders. People really don't want to dive in on him.
No.
He's been a real threat, and Hartford's kind of adapted to how they're going to defend him.
Murphy steps up. Kisiedu, 1v1, second defender comes over, and Kisiedu will win a corner.
That's a culmination of a really nice sequence from Detroit, probably their best of the night.
Laurent Kisiedu, the 25-year-old from the Ivory Coast, does the job. Now James Murphy has Levi's if he wants to go short, or could send this one in on his own. He'll go towards the back post. It's flicked away. Jope, he can give one a lash if you give him space. Instead, he'll drive it in, and Morris will head that one over top of the crossbar. And Morris over there with his teammate Michael Bryant. Let's see what happened here in the mixing bowl.
Some great in-swinging corners for Detroit tonight. Michael Bryant challenging for it, as he's done many. Must have caught something in the air. He went down afterward, but Detroit have looked promising on corners.
Special hello to all of you that have tuned in after the Detroit Tigers got their 2-1 win over the Boston Red Sox. Just give Tarek Skubal the Cy Young now and save yourself some time. That ball headed down. Making the turn with it. Back in Gila. Unofficial end of summer coming up here this weekend as the darkness begins to settle in over Keyworth. Wasn't that long ago. Still light after the matches were over.
That's right. I do like this time of year in terms of the environment at the end with the lights really shining. What a ball.
Kisiedu, beautiful ball into Morris. Kisiedu hesitates. Kisiedu makes his turn. Kisiedu on a tightrope. Kisiedu wants the handball and will not get it. Kisiedu had that ball on a string.
Really impressive piece of footwork to keep that ball in.
And Galena couldn't keep the ball in on the line, and Danny Dicchio is irate.
Felt like it should have been a reward at the end of that piece of individual brilliance from Laurent Kisiedu.
And there you see.
He does so well to keep this ball in, gets underneath. Watch the little roll over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he has a case, but it's tough. The ref was behind a few players. What a little roll over there.
Is that Murphy that's going in the books as we go?
So, yeah, for protesting after.
Boy, Danny Dicchio was irate. James Murphy had to have been animated as well because he's in the books. Morris, Kisiedu. Kisiedu tried that back heel again.
He's so creative.
Why not, man?
Yeah, he tries stuff. That's fun. And in that last sequence, very effective.
Kisiedu reaches in and pokes that one away. Jope. Maxi Rodriguez has some space. Maxi lets it go and skips it up. Ribeiro will make the grab on the short hop. Maybe didn't quite have the runway he would have liked. Metza will touch that one over to Levi's. Fans, you can scan the QR code on your screen right now and subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel. Be the first to see match highlights, training content, and more. Morris on the other end. You got the phone sitting next to you. Whip it on out there and scan that QR code and subscribe to the Detroit City FC YouTube channel. '56th minute, Neil Rule, Dave DeWahey with you. Jope called for the foul. 1-1 the score. Absolute electricity in the first half. And the pressure cooker tightening up.
I gotta go. I'll call you when the game's over.
Kisiedu, can Jope win it? He cannot. Boy, Kisiedu and Jope were getting ready to roll if he could have kept it. Hairston. Samadia had it. Unable to control it. Kisiedu out with Maxi Rodriguez. Maxi may slot one up on the left side to the middle. Here's Reese Williams. In space, Michael Bryant making a run. Bryant, the cross, the shot to stop is made. And the rebound is cleared out. What a stop by Ribeiro. Hena Ribeiro had no business making that stop. And that's exactly what he did.
It's an amazing sequence from Detroit. Really smart from Maxi to find Reese in the middle there. Great ball wide, great ball in. Detroit did nothing wrong. It's just an incredible reaction save from the Hartford goalkeeper.
We've talked about the resume of Hena Ribeiro, 34-year-old from Brazil, played in Serie A in Brazil, played in the UEFA Europa League as well, just decorated. Cross squirted through into the 18, and it's cleared out. Boy, Samadia cleared that out. That kind of lets you into the psyche right now of Hartford Athletic. They know what's going on around them.
Detroit has definitely tilted the field in this last stretch of the game and almost just took the lead. Extra impressive in that save was the nature of the rebound. He made sure he didn't leave it for a tap in, and that's extra hard to do when you're split second reacting.
Murphy with some space. Levi's. Choke. Kisiedu. Boy, you almost hold your breath when he gets the ball.
Yeah, he's got that effect.
And that cross was cut out, but it redeflected off of Detroit City. Levi's couldn't get out of the way, so a goal kick coming up. Gives me a chance to tell you about Select, the official match ball supplier of USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.selectsport.com. Again, that's us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Carroll turns with it. Reese Williams drives it into space over the top of Morris. Boy, Rivera had to track that one down before it went out for a corner. Keepers don't have to typically run like that.
No, it's a rare long sprint. Handled it well. I gotta say, I think at this point in the game, it really feels like either team could break something open. It's got a ton of potential in it. Both teams really going at it. And I think recently Detroit having a little bit of the better opportunities, but it just got that feeling. The energy of the game is such that you're just waiting.
Murphy had the kick grabbed by Marcus Epps. Well, Dave, we're just about an hour into this, just about a half hour to go for Detroit City FC. Probably just more of the same, right? Just keep knocking on the door.
Yep, they seem to be feeling it, growing in confidence and attacking with some dynamism. They've had some recent opportunities to build from, and they're going to look to get one in here.
On the flip side of that coin, Hartford Athletic, maybe the prescription from the first half, where City really seemed to settle in at the beginning of this match, and all it took was one counter, a beautiful play created, then a beautiful finish. They took the lead. That'll probably be their move going forward, right? Try to pop a counter.
In some ways, it's custom fit to their strengths, the ability to get in behind and on the counter. So Detroit's certainly not safe, and I'm sure they'll be mindful of that.
And here comes set opportunity. Jang is up on the left side. Stepping through, Stephen Carroll came across and touched it away. And boy, that was a very promising opportunity for Hartford Athletic that just didn't really turn into anything. Boy, Marcus Epps really seemed to stay on the ball for a long time, and before you knew it, the opportunity was gone.
Yeah, some daylight opened. I mean, he was in a great area, but Stevie read it very well, and that's what he does best. He's a very experienced defender, and I think his biggest strength is his positioning and anticipation. And use that to his advantage there.
Levi's touches it away. Here's Hairston. Hairston slots it up. Michael Bryant defends it easily. Yedu. That ball fizzed in. Stephen Carroll. He's saying he caught a shot right above the nose. He's checking to see if he's bleeding.
If he's he's struggling, you know it's something because he's a tough customer.
Epps wings that one in. Saldana had to come off the line. That was deflected and was sitting there tantalizing in space. Long ball for Morris. Boy, beautiful recovery by Scarlett. Morris catch up to this one. He can't.
Scarlett had to get that one right.
Boy, Ribeiro kicked that one over to Canada. He launched that one. Beautiful takeaway for Hartford Athletic in that far corner. Ball goes across the line. Substitution, the first moving of the chess pieces here tonight. Yunus Budati will come in. Kyle Edwards will come out. Budati in his second stint with Hartford Athletic played 61 matches for them in 2021 and 22. He's got over 100 USL matches played in his career.
Nice to be able to sub on that kind of experience.
Former draft pick of LAFC back in 2020. Played his college soccer at Boston College, then transferred to Creighton. Creighton, the college soccer powerhouse. Kyle Edwards comes out. Maxi Rodriguez in some space. Maxi tried to slot the pass through, could not connect. And I'm seeing a little bit of movement for Detroit City FC as Carroll wins that ball beautifully. I get the feeling, though, Danny Dicchio might let this group cook, as my son would say, for a few minutes.
Yeah, they've looked really foul in a good area. They've looked very dangerous in this last stretch of the game, and yeah, sometimes you want that rhythm to play out.
Maxi Rodriguez taken down.
It's always a coach's dilemma. You've got players that you want to bring on and make an impact, but you don't want to stifle the momentum.
And remember, you have Elvis Amo available. You also have Jessiel Cedeno, so you have impact players you can go to as we get another look at the foul.
Nice, clever little turn with the inside there from Maxi, and indeed it was a promising attack, so the tactical foul given.
So Tristan Hodge will go in the books. So here we go. The biggest moment of the match in the upcoming series, the biggest moments of the match the rest of the way.
That's right. Wonder if we'll see a Brett Levi's in swinger or ooh.
That ball played up quick.
Changed it up a bit.
Morris couldn't connect with it. Murphy wins it back. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Volvo Construction and Alto Equipment Company, where uptime matters. Here's Jope.
Good ball.
Jope. Kisiedu shot his block.
What a tackle from James Murphy.
Amumensa.
Tackle pass.
Kisiedu, a little bit heavy with that touch. Amumensa. Shielding the ball, plays that one over the line. And fans, if you can't watch the match, turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. We move towards the 68th minute. Neil Rule, Dave DeWahey here with you. Extra special hello to those of you watching CBS Sports Galazzo Network on Paramount Plus, Detroit 50 in Detroit and Michigan, and the Michigan resident streaming on CBSDetroit.com. Hartford Athletic got on the board first. A beautiful play finished off by Mamadou Zhang, who's coming off a brace against Lou City. He got it started in the 17th minute, but then Ben Morris, after some brilliance from Laurent Kisiedu, would equalize 4 minutes later, and here we stand. Throw will go to DCFC.
It's been a great match, and I think a match that reflects the respective desire of both teams to kind of keep things moving forward. They're both in a place in the standings where a win is critical.
Northern Guard keeping it pushing. Saldana will wing it out. Saldana has gone vertical here tonight. He's made a couple of highlight reel saves. His counterpart, Hena Ribeiro, has done the same. There's a giveaway. And this could be bad for City. Here's Hairston. Sends it up ahead to Epps. Epps towards the top of the D. Hairston will let it go, and it's sent wide. Goal kick coming up.
Detroit City FC substitution number 23, USL Academy, enters the match for number 2, Reese Williams. And number 3, Alex Villanueva.
Couple of subs for City.
For number 17, Brett Levi.
Jessiel Cedeno will come in. Alex Villanueva will come in. Levi's evening has come to a close, as has Reese Williams. Detroit City FC subs, as always, brought to you by CVY. CVY, wear it, feel it, play it. Luxury performance wear. Jessiel Cedeno, just 24 years old, already soared past 50 career USL matches played. Native of Ecuador, came from the New York Red Bulls Academy. Mid-season acquisition for Detroit City FC from the Oakland Roots. Now Hartford Athletic, they're turning up the heat.
Yep.
Maxi Rodriguez, can he turn? He can. Kisiedu, Jope up, Bryant up. Maxi lays it off. Ball chipped across, nobody on the other end.
Detroit has brought on 2 very creative, dynamic attacking players. Alex Villanueva will pair very well, I'm sure, with Laurent Kisiedu, and Jessiel Cedeno. Getting the ball in central areas will be a handful for Hartford. Although it looks as though he's maybe playing out on the wing.
This portion of the match brought to you by Salim Dental. Salim Dental, family and implant dentistry. There is a look at the shots. Shots even at 6. Shots on target even at 3. Scoreboard even at 1. That's pretty much a good description of it. We've had terrific ebb and flow. Hartford Athletic has had moments of brilliance, certainly playing direct. We near the 73rd minute. Pressure cooker continues to rise. Budati back to the middle. Jope with some pressure. Beautiful direct ball, finds its mark. Samadia battling with Villanueva. Here's some space for Hairston. Toe pokes it ahead. Maxi clears it out. Or excuse me, ball cleared out to Maxi. Jope. Kisiedu out running with him. This is a 3v3. Jope. Kisiedu. The cross, and it's headed away. And a throw coming up for Detroit City. Boy, you just hold your breath when he gets the ball in space. Quick throw to Jope.
That's a big time clearance from the Hartford defender.
Maxi directing traffic. Navarro will walk it up.
You wonder if and at what point maybe we see Elvis Amo tonight. This game's sort of ripe for a player with his qualities.
Villanueva able to get in the mix. Here's Epps. Epps slots it through. Budati, his cross. Carroll plays it away. Maxi Rodriguez fouled from behind. And a yellow issued to Michael Bryant. If you're Michael Bryant, maybe better served to just kind of turn and walk away at this point. He wanted a booking on Hartford Athletic, didn't get it. Maxi Rodriguez with the slow walk. Back down the pitch.
Some great work from him there. He's under a lot of pressure, maintained control through the foul.
Michael Bryant still shaking his head. In the meantime, the substitution, Marcus Epps will come out. The veteran Danny Barrera will come in. Over 200 USL Championship matches played. He's played over 130 for Hartford Athletic alone.
Great player. He can really pull the strings for Hartford. He's got just the right amount of time to make an impact on the game.
Maxi Rodriguez looks like he's ready to go. Shaking it off still a little bit. Now Maxi has it. Murphy. Now some pressure from Detroit City. Tristan Hodge. Able to keep it. Now a foul called. Michael Bryant's got to be careful. And the official just told him.
Yeah.
There will be no more.
That's right. Probably his last warning.
And if you're Bryant, you have to be careful. I believe there are no more defenders by trade available for Detroit City FC.
Yep.
Villanueva steps up, tried to poke it away. Jope retreats after it. Joe Farrell turned around with it. Barrera pings it up ahead. Zhang received it. But a whistle will go against Hartford Athletic. Galena, the guilty party. Mensa. Now Saldana will come off the line to make the grab. Carroll directing traffic.
Stevie Carroll.
Carroll takes it all the way down. Had it touched away. Siedu comes back. Amumensa. Maxi, yes, gives the fake turn. Slots it ahead. Maxi gets on the end of it. Maxi to the 18. Casiedu is trying to set up for it. Murphy. Cedeno will win the throw. Quick throw in. Switch to Villanueva.
Shoot the ball.
Quick restart after the whistle. Jope, he's got space. He can let that go.
Yeah, he has this season.
That pass just a little overcooked. And the foul will go against Detroit City. Unfortunate for LaRouge, a ton of possession there, didn't really yield any dangerous attacks.
Yeah, they didn't quite end up putting the ball into the area that eventually it needs to go, but they're probing. I feel like this is a little bit the calm before the storm. This last 10 minutes could be really end to end.
Barrera sends it out to the right side. Samadia. Udati. Good ball through, the pass just a little heavy. Akingila will send it out to the left side. 81st minute. Hairston feathers a pass through, it finds a mark. Saldana again closes the door.
Incredible save. Huge save from Carlos Saldana.
Boy, how many more times can Carlos Saldana be the star of the show?
A really well-worked passage of play from Hartford. Super dangerous at the end of it, but stood tall, did Carlos.
This Hartford Athletic side has been reborn this season.
Yeah.
Stephen Carroll comes back. And that ball just goes over the line. Folks, USL Championship is on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches, expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN Plus. Go to USLChampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. Ball cut out for a corner. Barrera will come over to serve the corner. But you do have to give this Hartford Athletics side a lot of credit. The ownership group as well. They came out, made some huge investments in the past, didn't work out. Ownership group circled the wagons, came at it again, and now they're seeing some payoff, no doubt.
Yeah, and I think as you've introduced players tonight, there's a common thread with tons of professional experience, MLS draftees. These guys are legit.
Corner swung in and headed wide of the frame. Hartford Athletic dangerous again. They're 3-1-1 in their last 5 matches. Back-to-back 2-1 wins over Vegas and Lou City.
See Jang showing his vertical threat here, getting on the end of that. Couldn't quite guide it toward the net, but dangerous opportunity. Of course, he's being defended by Devin Amumensa, so that's a tough battle.
Michael Bryant. Now Hartford Athletic will circle the wagons again. Gila.
17 minutes.
Farrell with it. Gila. Boy, Hartford Athletic has tilted the pitch here in the last 5 minutes.
They have. Yeah, as much as Detroit gave in that earlier part in the half, Hartford has absorbed it and responded with a really nice stretch of their own.
Keep moving!
Possession. It was basically 50-50 when that ball won and played away by Michael Bryant. Farrell has it. Possession was basically equal before this last 5-minute stretch. Now Hartford Athletic with a 54-45 edge.
You got to have a lot of possession to swing it in 5 minutes like that.
And they have, so the math checks out. I'm not a math guy, but it even makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Gila slots it across. Udati. I think Danny Dicchio has seen enough as well. Elvis Amo will check in at the next opportunity. That cross was flicked away. Now a chance. That shot gets through, a bit of a misfire. Tristan Hodge, that effort certainly, I'm sure, was disappointing to him. Here we go. Substitution for Detroit City, brought to you by CVY. CVY, wear it, feel it, play it. Luxury performance wear. Maxi Rodriguez ran a good race here this evening. And here you see the exhaustion on his face. He left it all out there, as he always does.
Absolutely. He's the He's the engine, and he was all over tonight, all over the place tonight.
Villanueva. Oh, what a step through by Jope. Jope goes down. This will be a booking. And I think Stephen Carroll would like to see a different shade of card.
And I wonder also if they're maybe asking why the advantage wasn't played on with Elvis getting in down the wing. I think,
and that could be the question as well.
Yeah. That's a really clever move, sort of a lack of a touch from Lai Diop. Great dummy, gets pushed into the bench for his efforts.
Essentially got checked into the boards.
Yeah. And just the nature of that foul is always going to be a yellow, but I wonder if Detroit would rather have this free kick or that advantage. That's probably why Stevie Carroll was upset.
Danny Dicchio. What? Danny Dicchio. He doesn't give you the obvious head movement and the head bobbing and things like that. He strikes me as just somebody that's kind of even tone about it, but lets you know how he feels. But there's not a lot of, caricature to it.
Yeah, just a straight shooter.
Yep.
And picks his moments to be vocal with referees.
Murphy on the restart. Murphy towards the back post, headed down. Casiedu just got under it. Off the volley. He's upset with himself.
Yeah, he's taken up some great areas tonight. It's the second time I can remember him picking a bouncing ball up at the top of the arc. Just so difficult to keep that down and generate the power that you want to.
As we motor towards the 90th minute. Officials getting the board in his hand to indicate the stoppage time amount. There will be 3 minutes of stoppage time. Stoppage time brought to you by Brew Detroit, the official craft beer of Detroit City FC. Beautiful pass slotted in. Budati turns. It's loose in front. Amumensa will clear it away. Akingila sends it to the left side. Hartford Athletic has been imposing their will here in the last 15 or so minutes. Another ball into the box, played away by Murphy. Bryant chipped that one up and out for a throw. Another cross sent over. Casiedu comes out to defend against Budati. Boy, two players that can really move. Here's Villanueva to Jope. Jope pushed off. Official says play the advantage. Here's Casiedu with it. Amo is up. Morris is up. Hartford Athletic able to retreat and defend. Casiedu had it back towards Villanueva. Goes out for a throw. Villanueva throws it into Amo. Kisiedu. Morris does well to keep it. Dying moments of this one. Does LaRouge have one more attack? Kisiedu, the cross. Amo can't find it. Villanueva takes it away and then loses it. Stephen Carroll steps up. Carroll bounces one wide of the frame. Boy, some late aggression from Detroit City FC.
That was promising, super exciting. Stevie Carroll taking matters into his own hands and just wide of the frame.
Scarlett sends it ahead. This is dangerous here at the death. The cross! Wow. Saldana had to stop Amu Mensah. Amu Mensah was trying to clear it out, and it was labeled for the corner, and Saldana turned it away.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable stop. Great effort from Devin Amu Mensah to get into that spot. What a chance for Hartford. What a ball across. Driven ball, so hard to defend. Oh my gosh, what a reaction.
How did Saldana do that?
What a save. He's had a few of those tonight, but I think that was probably the most impressive.
And the final whistle sounds, and this one ends in a 1-1 draw. But what a match here tonight at Keyworth. That man, Carlos Saldana, certainly did the job. I know he's disappointed to walk away without the 3 points. But this was a lot of fun here at Keyworth tonight.
Super fun. What a finish there, and what a moment. What a moment at the end. Could have been easily a good moment.
And our Alta Equipment man of the match, Laurent Kisiedu, just displayed class here tonight. High level, high pace. He's a class player.
He is. And in every big moment for Detroit City FC, he was at the heart of it.
Certainly played the big part in setting Ben Morris up to level this match. We will take a break, come back, get you the highlights from this one. Our final score brought to you by DTE. 1-1, Detroit City FC, Hartford Athletic. Share the points here tonight. We'll be back with more USL Championship Soccer.
Hi, Dave from DTE here. Ooh, this dirty HVAC filter makes your system work a lot harder, and that costs money. But they're really easy to change. First, just check the edge of your current filter to see what size to buy. Then, just insert the new filter with the arrow facing toward the furnace. It's that easy. Energy bill savings. Get more tips on our website.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for around $319 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
1-1, the final score. Final score brought to you by DTE Energy. Neil Rule, David DeWahey back here with you. Let's check out the highlights from this one. And there were a lot of highlights here this evening. A bolt of lightning at the start for the roadside. Beautiful direct ball sent up. And Galena sends it across, and the man that is on fire, Mamadou Zhang, scores his 3rd goal in the last 2 weeks. And Hartford Athletic, against the run of play, would take the 1-0 lead over Detroit City FC. And our shot of the match brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. And the man of the match, Laurent Kisiedu. Incredible effort setting up Ben Morris. And Ben Morris on the other end would bag his 7th goal of the season and level this match at 1. Some fireworks in the first 45 minutes of play. And once again, after a set piece for Hartford Athletic, our save of the match brought to you by Ally. Carlos Saldana making the save. There were a lot of choices for save of the match here tonight from Saldana.
Absolutely. This one off the free kick was incredible, but the number of times he had to come off his line tonight and intervene and make a point-blank save, 3 or 4 at least, and one in particular at the end there.
Absolutely. Take it to the second half of action, and Detroit City FC in the middle part of the second half were probably the most dangerous of the evening, and that chance from Reese Williams. And on the other side, Pena Ribeiro did his best, Carlos Saldana, and made a save he shouldn't have made. And we would end this level at 1. The full-time stats, and really, Dave, pretty much equal. It was pretty much an equal match, highlighted by high-skill players.
Yeah, well said. I think it was an entertaining match. Is a great example of how the game can end level, but be super entertaining and some really incredible moments from both teams.
It certainly was. Detroit City FC will play at El Paso Locomotive next Saturday. We'll have it for you at 9 o'clock on Detroit 50. And Hartford Athletic will host Indy 11 next Saturday as well. That will do it for our coverage here from Keyworth Stadium. For my broadcast partner, David Duehi, and our producer, Brady Kujawa. My name is Neil Rule, reminding you one final time. Detroit City FC 1, Hartford Athletic 1. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.